Women are physically the sexy ones, aren't we?
No.
No? Okay. I think we are.
I think if that's a weird thing, isn't it? I'm going to sort of go against the grain. This podcast contains topics and language that people may find offensive or triggering and may not be appropriate for younger listeners. We are not medical professionals and any advice should be taken on face value. Please consult your doctor if you have any issues, and please let it be known that all sexual activity should be context appropriate, consent appropriate, age appropriate and species appropriate. Anything else is fair game. Hello.
Hi, Dan.
I'm all depressed now.
It's been a bit of a...
I was having such a lovely day.
It's been an hour of technical...
Technical bollocks.
Yeah.
Don't do podcasting, kids. It's fucking rubbish.
I'm sorry I couldn't help. I didn't know what to do.
I was all excited.
We can get excited again. We're going to talk about sex, mate.
Hello! Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. I'm Claire. Hello.
I'm Dan. Welcome to The Pleasure Perspective.
Hi.
Amazing. Beautiful day. Start talking about sex.
Yep. Great day to be alive.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about underwear. Lingerie.
Okay. All right.
As the
yeah.
Well, as everyone says, really.
Yeah.
Including the French.
I love it.
Hate it.
I love it. Why do you hate
it?
I love it. It makes me feel sexy.
I think the thing for me is I just don't really see the point.
You just want bare back. Let's go for it.
Yeah, I want to see everybody naked,
natural,
right now.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but don't you like
take
the
your
seduction?
fucking clothes off?
Rip them off. I don't know, like the whole seducing and like seeing a woman dressed in sexy lingerie is lovely, and also, I don't know, going out on a date and wearing that underneath your clothes for a woman feels fucking sexy. Even if it doesn't happen and you don't have sex, you still feel sexy. It kind of puts you in that mindset. And it's nice to feel sexy. And what you wear does make you feel sexy. You know?
I sort of know what you mean. Yeah, my problem is that men's underwear just doesn't seem to be that sexy.
No.
Like really. even like the adverts you see on TV where they're like, oh yeah, look at these. They're like the comfortablest, most bambooiest of and I'm just like,
the guy in a thong's not really sexy either, you know?
You're saying Peter Stringfellow isn't sexy?
Although guys in corsets, I find that sexy.
What's that?
Corsets, you know, like if you go to the Rocky Horror Show and then guys in high heels, tights, I suppose, a thong and a corset, then yes, I'm down with that. There's something about, I think that's more of a personal thing. I like men dressing up as women. I find that really sexy. That's just my kink, probably.
Right.
But there is no sexy underwear for men, I think, really. It is more for the women, isn't it, the lingerie? Women are physically the sexy ones, aren't we?
No?
Okay. I think we are.
I think if... that's a weird thing, isn't it? I'm going to sort of go against the grain purely for...
fun.
Devil's advocate, really.
Yeah, go on then.
In that I think if men weren't sexy, then women wouldn't have sex with them.
It's a different kind of sexy,
gay
though.
men wouldn't have sex with other men.
Yeah,
I think that saying that females are sexier than men.
We have more to work with, don't we? We're curvier. We have more outfits to work with as well. You go to a guy's shop and you go shopping for a guy, it's trousers and a t-shirt, trousers and a jumper or shorts, you know. There's so much more accessories with women, you know. We are there to, unfortunately, well, way more than just to be seen, but we would definitely...
I think that men have traditionally said that in order to get women into bed.
Yeah. That is a society thing, for sure.
As much as I find women more attractive than men, I think that if you stick an attractive man next to an attractive male physique next to an attractive female physique, I think that it's that they're both attractive. And it's the same with genitalia. Everyone says, "Oh, penises are horrible and vaginas are lovely." And actually, like, if you look at, if
I
you
don't agree
really
with
look
that.
at a vagina
I
close
like
up,
a good penis.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely. But still, I mean, I sway more towards men. I'm more attracted to men, but I do find women more interesting to look at than men. If I go to a festival, I would be eyeing up all the girls, going, "Oh, I love her outfit. I love the way I love her hair. You know, her ass looks great in those pants." You know, that's what's going through my head when I'm perving.
but then,
and I don't do that the same way with men.
okay,
You know?
well, maybe we should. Like, actually, when I see
What,
someone,
guys more, you mean?
well, I think to reinforce someone's dress sense or aesthetics or where they've done their hair or whatever, I think should be more prevalent with males. Like, if I see a guy who clearly works out and he's put a lot of hard work in, I will actually go up and say, "Look, fucking hell, mate,
you're looking good.
That's some hard work. Well done."
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, "Oh, no, cheers, mate."
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
thanks a lot,"
I think
you
it's
know.
great to do that to any human being, isn't it? 'Cause,
Yeah.
We should big each other up. If you think someone looks good, you should tell them.
Yeah, and
Sure.
and as much as as I say, I still physically find women way more attractive than men.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I don't think that we should also congratulate men on how they physically look as well.
Yeah, definitely. But with lingerie, it's like, I think also for women who feel insecure about maybe weight gain, might be worried they might have saggy tits, you know, you can get really sexy lingerie that takes away those insecurities.
Totally
as well.
makes them look like something else.
Oh, no. It just tucks things away a bit nicer and it just makes you feel
what beautiful
sexy.
breasts she has. Take the bra off.
And then-
where have they? What are they doing down there?
It just makes a woman feel more secure, you know, and that's nice. I suppose it is giving false pretense then when it does come off, yes. But I think it's nice for a woman to feel sexy. And if it does kind of like tuck in those little bits and bobs, then great, you know?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with those little bits and bobs.
There's nothing wrong with those bits and bobs. You're right.
And I find that actually having those kind of false, this kind of sort of look, which is not how you look, actually a bit unnecessary. I think when we talked about breasts, it's like, actually they're all shapes and sizes are all attractive. So if you try and make them all look like, you know, Michelle Pfeiffer's, or whoever the popular YouTuber of the fitness influencer person breasts of the day are, then you're almost making everyone else feel worse.
Yeah.
And so therefore, if you wear a padded bra, then you're
Falsely advertising your boobs.
You're falsely advertising something you don't have unnecessarily when someone might actually find that very attractive.
Yeah.
So you might go, right, I really like huge breasts. This girl's got huge breasts. Oh, and now she hasn't got them because she's wearing a padded push-up bra and actually they don't exist.
Yeah.
Whereas the next man will really, really like small breasts and he's missing out because she's gone home with someone who likes big breasts.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, but it's even when it's to the point of like wearing clothes as well, normal clothes. It's, you know, if you wear high heels for a woman, it feels sexy to wear high heels, you know. But, you know, if she takes them off, is a guy going to go, "You're a bit shorter, damn you," you know? Like it's still nicer to feel sexy. You know what I mean?
No, I really, really like a natural look. And actually, when I was chatting to Rosie about this before, you know, she mentioned, is it like tracksuit trouser day or something,
right? Okay.
where guys are wearing tracksuit trousers and you can see like their bulge and how their ass and you know, and I feel the same about looking at female physiques.
Okay.
I really, really, really like, and I don't want to make it sound sexy because that kind of makes it worse. The being able to see nipples look.
Right, okay.
Like not wearing a bra.
Yeah.
So when I look at someone who doesn't wear a bra, I see someone who's confident, who is, well, it's just confidence, really. I mean, the fact that I might also find it sexy will depend on them.
Yeah, and it's kind of your own personal taste, really.
But actually,
do you know what I mean?
just the confidence itself makes it sexier.
Yeah.
And
So you just prefer the natural, basically, natural confidence, and not having to use something like lingerie to make a woman feel more confident. Whereas I'm like, I feel like having lingerie, it's not for every single time. I think when you're in relationships and things like that, it's a bit different. But like wearing lingerie for a woman, it just gives that a little bit of extra confidence, you know? But I don't see a problem with that.
Which is fine up to the point where they lose that confidence when they take it off.
Yeah.
And I've had that a number of times where I've got into the bedroom, they strip down to their underwear, and then it's like, right, now we're going to turn the lights off while I take my underwear off. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Leave the lights on.
Candles, mood lighting.
Yeah.
That works.
But,
you know? But also it's like, I don't know, the slow process of like seduction's quite nice as well, rather than, you know, the here I am, la la la. You know? There's something really nice about that. And, you know, it's I don't know, there's something that I think to put a woman in that state of feeling sexy, just putting the tights on nice and slowly when they're at home and things like that makes a woman feel sexy doing things like that, you know, like putting the sexy lingerie on, you know, it's like part of the process of it. It's just nice.
And I do appreciate that. And if someone is sort of slowly taking their underwear off,
it's almost like a little show for you as well, which makes the man feel like, oh, that's making me feel a little bit special because she's gone through all this effort to put this, you know, this attire together.
100% agree.
You know what I mean?
100% agree.
Yeah.
Because,
which is nice.
But the fact that someone's putting in effort in order to make you more attractive to them, I don't think is necessarily a lingerie thing.
Yeah.
I think I would be happy if that was done in other ways.
Yeah.
You know, bottle of wine and, you know, let's have a shower together, or you know, or you know, sit in the bath and
it's more just the natural side of things that you prefer, really.
Yeah.
I kind of like the balance between both, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I
think
I jokingly said that I hate it.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, I'm not like, oh, you've got underwear on, you fucking
I don't like lingerie.
Disgusting
lace.
hoe.
And I think also in relationships,
disingenuous bitch.
How dare you make such an effort?
Take your pants and your bra off and let's go out.
Be natural. Get hairy.
Well, no, but then I think that's my other thing, is that because I find my probably favourite thing in the whole world is having spontaneous sex whilst outside, you know, and being able to get to things quickly, be able to put things away quickly. If all of a sudden, you know,
something happens, someone catches you.
So someone comes along. It's a group of scouts, Boy Scouts.
But okay, so picture this: a relationship or a marriage, they've been together for like 10 years and they're trying to spice things up, you know. Lingerie is a great thing to get, you know, to get the guy going again, you know, like visually it's nice to have something visual, you know, to get the juices going again, you know.
I don't think that's ever worked.
Do you not? I don't know.
But
I've definitely put on an outfit.
And I would like people to comment on stuff like this, because, as I say, I've been in long-term relationships, but then I've never had a problem sexually within those relationships until sort of right at the end, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I don't understand how people revitalize relationships, and I think that when it gets to the point where a relationship needs revitalizing, I find stuff like that can be a bit painful. I don't know. It just feels like
We're trying to ignite something that's already dead, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think
because people they get so busy and caught up, they just kind of forget about the relationship. It doesn't mean they've stopped loving each other. They just have forgotten how to, or give each other time again. Because if they have kids, family, things have been going on, that's long-term relationships, So it's like, okay, are we going to give up on this marriage, or are we're going to try, So it's I think it's giving up on trying that causes the relationships to go down that way in the first place. So
yes.
Get a sexy lingerie on and go a little bit.
I definitely agree that trying is the key to successful long-term relationships.
Yeah. If you become dominant in a muscle boys,
if you've always been trying, then it's not going to fizzle out in the first place. And I don't know how, if you'd not been doing lingerie and sexy underwear and boots and whips and chains or whatever, however you want to revitalize your relationship, will suddenly turn something that's mentally gone stale into something that's now mentally exciting. But I think that's a different episode.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, I think we need guests in on that episode who have actually gone through maybe multiple stages of that.
Right, okay. Yeah.
We were doing this and then we got busy, then we had kids and it was terrible, and then we suddenly went dogging and swinging and now we're great, and then we had a revitalized sex life for 10 years, and then we sort of got a bit bored of that, so then we got into fisting and donkeys and
that's when you're like, the relationship is definitely over. We're shagging donkeys. No.
but this is kind of how I see that. Like, if you need extra excitement, then it's a slow progression of getting more and more.
It's just showing care for each other again. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I mean with the lingerie and stuff. Rather than like, all right, get yourself a dildo, let's go for it. Rah, It's just making things a little bit sexy again. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And it's just showing that you care. So
I would like to see if anyone has, and we can ask around in our travels and find out if anyone's actually experienced that and lingerie has then revitalised the relationship.
Right, okay, yeah. But conversation to have in the pub.
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, so
but I'm definitely for
friends.
lingerie. I think lingerie is fantastic. It's not the answer to everything at all, but as a woman, it makes me feel sexy. Even if I don't go out looking for sex or wanting to have sex and I just wear it underneath my attire. For instance, when I'm on stage playing with the dicks, I will wear sexy lingerie underneath to get me in character, to make myself feel really sexy.
Yeah.
So it just makes me feel
and I
sexy,
had, like when I was in the band that I'm in now, but when we were wearing different suits, I would wear specific underwear that I liked. Because for the same reason.
Exactly. It puts you into that persona, it puts you in that place,
Yeah.
And they were like gimp outfits. I know they're not gimp outfits, but I always think they are.
They were very figure revealing.
Very tight.
Yeah.
Great.
But male underwear, something needs to be done. I think it's just.
I think that's why guys like wearing women's clothes or women's knickers and stuff, because it makes them feel a bit like, ooh, naughty, And like guys do it a lot more these days, where they will put on women's dresses and go out for fun and stuff like that. And I think it's to make men feel a bit invigorated, because let's be honest, like outfits are boring for men. Like, do you know what I mean? I know some guys who do know how to dress and it's absolutely fantastic, but it's just, there's not much out there.
Yeah, I think for me, but then I'm also very different about just general appearance so I'm very much a sort of classic look person. Like, I don't actually like, flowery dresses, and
I don't see you wearing waistcoats and things like that.
No.
Or hats and like different type style hats.
My entire persona stroke look is basically modelled on 1950s James Dean. It's just black t-shirt, jeans, cigarette hanging out your mouth, looking cool as fuck. Like, I think logoed t-shirts and fashionable cut of jeans which is fashionable at the time. Is all of that kind of stuff is just ways to make yourself look bad in a photo in 20 years' time. I've got like massive afros and weirdly facial hair, or just well, you know what I look like. For people who are listening rather than watching on YouTube, I just look very normal.
I'll say so.
But then I don't stand out in a crowd or police lineups.
So what's the conclusion to this lingerie situation for you then? How do you feel about it?
I think people
waste of time.
I think people can and should do whatever they like. First,
to make them feel confident,
foremost,
and sexy.
But I think it's sexier if people don't wear underwear. I'm mostly thinking bras now, because obviously you have practicalities of wearing, and we can totally exclude sports underwear in this conversation.
Is like kinky, corsets, lacy.
Yeah, we're talking about underwear for the sake of
having sex,
being sexy. I could totally lose bras. And pants serve a practical purpose, therefore get ones that look nice. But then for men, we need a clothing brand that actually does underwear that looks nice. It doesn't have stupid leopard prints on, or how do you feel about underwear with like juicy or
I'm not a fan actually. I actually prefer guys who have quite neutral like underwear. Right. I don't need the leopard print or that. It's hilarious, and I would maybe laugh my head off. No. No. So it's different. It's different. It's for women. Lingerie is definitely a female thing. It's definitely for feeling sexy.
What's the most you've ever spent on lingerie?
About £150 on a one-piece outfit. On
something that's going to just sit on someone's floor. Until you.
I think I wear it more for myself than I do. For that.
Okay,
reason.
then that's not outrageous.
No.
If I was going to, me in my practical mind thinks, actually, if I bought a set of pants that were £150, but they were the best feeling things in the known universe, and they were going to last for 20 years.
You'd be okay with that.
20-year-old pair of pants. Probably not going to be the sexiest thing.
Maybe not.
I think that
it just works differently for guys, doesn't it?
Worthily. Yeah,
it's just not the same. It's just lingerie is definitely for female. It's I think even if there was a brand of like male lingerie that came out, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Unless men are just with women, and then I'm like, I'm all in.
Lacy men's underwear.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Yeah,
I think it would chafe. It's how I feel about it. Martin's nodding. I think people.
So you feel like confidence. If you've got confidence, you don't need the lingerie whatsoever, and it should be natural, all natural. And
I think that everyone should be confident because everybody's body's different.
Yeah, that's not how the world works, unfortunately.
Burn your bras. Yeah. Bring back the 60s.
Yeah. Don't shave. Be hairy. Just
be clean.
Yeah, be clean. Yeah. Jump in a river every now and then.
Don't have stinky underwear.
No, you definitely can't. No, that's not cool. But no, I'm all for lingerie. I think lingerie is fantastic.
Yeah. Basically, in conclusion, do whatever you like.
Obviously, always, as long as everyone else is happy with it, as in consent.
But also be aware that some people don't give a shit about your underwear.
No. Yeah.
Actually, and just to give that as give context to that point.
Yeah.
I've had so many times when women have gone, "Oh, I've bought this underwear for you."
Oh, okay.
And I've gone, "Thanks."
Yeah. What, for you to wear, or they're wearing
it?
No,
for them to wear.
Okay. And then does that make you feel awkward?
It makes me feel so awkward.
Does it really?
Yeah,
okay.
Because I'm like, I don't care about your underwear.
Yeah,
Take it off.
Yeah. Take it off, gal.
Oh, no.
Burn it.
But not in that way. I'll be like, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Take it off and let's fuck, because you've put some effort in, and that's nice.
Yeah.
And now I'm aroused, and because you've put effort in more than it's to do with the fact that you've
got lingerie. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm same with high heels as well. I don't understand why anyone wears them.
Yeah.
And actually, high heels just aren't sexy to me at all.
Are they not? I think they look sexy. I can't do it unless they're super comfy, or unless I know I'm going to be sitting down for most of the evening. Then I may wear a pair of heels. But I am
let's do a completely different episode on high heels.
Yeah. I don't know if I've got a whole episode of high heels in me. Is there a lot we could talk about with high heels?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. High heels.
see you in the next one. Click the bell button, like and subscribe, and algorithms and comments and whatever, and have a lovely time.
Bye.